Hey y'all, it's Michaela, and this is my video reflection for chapter 6, manufacturing. And the first thing was we had to find um, two things to find advantages and disadvantages on. And the first one that I did was lean manufacturing, and the advantages is no wasted space, meeting the needs of loyal customers. So this gives you an advantage to have strong customer relationships instead of meeting the needs of hundreds or thousands of different customers or people. You are literally just tending to one person and meeting their needs. Um, and then shifts are scheduled so workers don't stand around without having any work to do. It's all timely mannered, all organized that way so that they're not wasting company's time and they're not wasting their own time by just standing there not working. And the disadvantages, there's little margin for error. So if equipment breaks down or if you need more projected labor for certain processes, you may fall behind or lose efficiency advantages. And then also breakdowns can cause you to harm primary customer relationships. So since lean manufacturing is basically like no waste kind of, if you fall behind what you told your customer, like you're going to be done on March 2nd and you don't finish until March 25th, yeah, you fall way behind and they're not going to trust you again because you aren't orderly and organized. So they're going to go with somebody else. So you're just really causing yourself customer relationships. And then the second one I researched was computer integrated manufacturing, which is CIM, and it's just the integration of computer technologies in the manufacturing process. And so the advantages are CIM can perform functions with minimal human intervention. So this is basically just error reduction. CIM allows for a quicker flow of product to customers and increased capacity. So obviously you can work faster. And CIM systems are designed to be paperless. So this is eliminating barriers to changing operations. It allows companies to quickly react to market conditions. And then the disadvantages is the cost. You are, since it obviously is like computer based or whatever, you'd have to pay someone to come do updates on it. Obviously, routine maintenance, things like that. So it's going to be costly, and you obviously have to do trainings over how to use it. So that's costing money for the company, things like that. And then there's technology failure. So it slows down your production. So you are obviously losing money there. That's another cost thing. So there's that. And then after the TED Talk, um, to say I'm more scared of like myself losing a job in the future is an understatement. I have said that throughout this whole course so far is that I'm terrified that I won't have a job in the future because obviously, like right now, teaching is either online or we do everything online. We turn all of our homework assignments in online on a database. We do things like that. So, as a teacher, what am I really going to do? And he had a lot of really good points. It says that the adults working in the labor field have increased since 1800s, and it led to the question as to why do we still have so many jobs if technology is becoming more prominent. And honestly, like I agree with him. Like we use technology every day, and we use other jobs, things like that, and there's still more for us to do. Um, but he did have a good point that technology makes our expertise so much like bigger. The different words, I just can't remember. Um, just basically causes us a need to build for relationships and many things off of that. So, I mean, I guess as a teacher, even if we do things online, my kids will still need to have a relationship with me. I guess I'll be the one that's grading and things like that. But I still have to build relationships with my students, other teachers, staff members, things like that to have a um, healthy work environment. And then also it says clearly technology can eliminate jobs. We saw it, as you said, several times throughout the video. Tractors. We don't dig ditches anymore by our bare hands. We do everything with machinery, things like that. Obviously, we don't go out to the fields and um, dig a hole, put a seed in it, and do things like that. There's many other things that have been built that farmers use to be more efficient. So obviously, technology or automation can make us work smarter and not harder. Mm. Automation allows us to do more work in less time, which is very true. And then we are running out of work and making ourselves obsolete. He kind of disagreed with this, and I'm kind of on the fence. But it says if you can't think of what people will work. Wow, if I can't think of what people will do or work for in the future, that means that our kids in the future won't either. And he said that that kind of was like a low ball um, statement because that's just saying that people in the future won't have any um, dreams, aspirations, things like that that will make our society better. And I mean, I can obviously agree with him, but technology has become very prominent in jobs, so you're kind of just stuck here on this fence. That's like, yeah, I agree with you, but also this is what's happening. So, and then the two articles that I had, one was white collar robots. I found that on the Wall Street Journal, and it's designed to replace workers and it's significantly cheaper. That's what the article said. That was significantly cheaper than human workers, and they called it globotics. So it's globalization and robots, and it basically just obviously robots can do more than a human can. They can maintain several different phone calls. They can learn different languages. They can. It even said that this like robot could memorize a 300-page manual in 30 seconds. Obviously, like I can hardly remember half the stuff that's going to be on our midterm, so she got that on me. It's just weird thinking that that's what our future is coming to is that we might have a robot working to get us coffee, things like that. Just small things. Well, small things in our lifetime, but it might be bigger things in our children's or grandchildren's or even great great grandchildren's lifetimes. So that's what our world's kind of coming to. And then the next one that I found was disrupted by robots. Automation and artificial intelligence that makes factories run smoothly and productive. So it's basically saying that um, humans aren't as fast and productive as obviously artificial intelligence and automation. And then it also talked about how us as America, we're up against bigger, bigger countries that obviously use automation, like China and Germany, and they have a higher number of productions. So they're obviously making things faster than we are, or things like that. But we still use human beings here in the United States. So it's just something that's different, and I didn't really think about it. But I guess automation in manufacturing is just something that's such a broad topic. But there's a lot of things that kind of scared me, obviously, about becoming obsolete and not having any more jobs. It's a little scary, but didn't really think about it until now. All right, thank you.